The family of George Floyd is upset with the light sentences a judge recently gave 3 cops involved in the death of their loved one. Judge Paul Magnuson handed out penalties well below sentences suggested by federal prosecutors. Tutal, who had held back bystanders, as Derek Chauvin placed his knee on Floyd's neck, got 3.5 years in prison. J. Alexander King, who pinned Floyd back, got 3. Now, Thomas Lane, who held Floyd's feet, was sentenced to 2.5 years. Floyd's uncle says the judicial system favors those who should be locked up forever. The 3 men face additional time in prison. Now, Lane pled guilty in a state court to 1 count of aiding and abetting second-degree murder. King, who is black, and Tao faced trial in October on charges that also aided and abetted both murder and manslaughter. We think about the times again, if we wonder how they even justify it. 2.5 here, 3.5 here. Here's a man that had a counterfeit $20 bill, they're saying, for buying cigarettes, and his life got taken from the world to see. And you think about the time that they're getting. We can't bring George Floyd back. We know what it done to us as black people, to people of color. We know what his murder has done to this country. Yet these men get 2.5 and 3.5 years. I feel like that's a smack in the face.
Yeah, the sentences are kind of light, definitely. For what we saw, what we witnessed, what we see now with our own 2 eyes. Whether they thought it was wrong or right, they went with it. Mm-hmm. And when that happens, as a police officer, I think you said this last week, Demi, you don't have that room to make mistakes. Mm-hmm. You don't get the ability to second guess yourself in that moment, because when you are a police officer, you have to do what's right at all times, and that clearly wasn't right. And 2.5, 3 years, I just don't think that's a long enough sentence. Mm-hmm. All right.